some green is in there too. So I just What's up everybody? I hope you're all doing great. So we have new updates. When we look at this target, I set a new target and this is already hanging about 95-96 centimeters over the breakout point of this Tesla coil. Yes, I broke my personal arc length record again. Yeah, and to this I just want to make a video and show you some arcs and yeah, some updates I made on this Tesla coil. Yeah, I would say just let's start with some updates. I didn't know the last time I showed some updates. I don't know if you get it. Yeah, this power supply now became 2 mods more, so I'm already driving these two GU81M tubes with 4 microwave oven transformers. So these are 2 pairs and they are in series, and these 2 pairs are in parallel. So we have the high voltage of 2 mods in series, but working with the double of the current, because we have 2 more in parallel. So yeah, it's logic. I think. Yep, I worked a little bit more on the primary. So yeah, I think when you've seen my other videos, you know I'm working a lot on the primary coils and I'm trying a lot of different things. So here behind you see some of my experiments with spaced wires and with less turns, spaced wires with more turns, and really tight coils with a lot of turns. This has actually 44 turns. I have some different top loads I experimented with. I have some top loads that I can put together and can try bigger or less capacities with that, and different secondaries and so on. Yeah, I experimented a lot. I have to say. Yeah, what did change too? Yeah, I worked a little bit on the feedback too. Now on the feedback winding I have 8 turns, and now with a copper wire diameter of 1.32 millimeters. It's a bit thicker than before. Before I used 1 millimeter. I tried it with 0.5 millimeters too, and so on. So now 1.32 millimeters now works really great. Still have my trusty top load. This always works the best. Yeah, the capacitor bank for the voltage doubler. So yeah, I made a video about this chunky boy here. That's a DEY made capacitor. Has around 1.16 microfarad, I think, when I remember right. So still have some microwave oven capacitors, and there under this coil I have some more of them, and I have a new prototype of DEY capacitor. This actually has about 0.8 microfarad, and this actually works really well and it's super easy to build. So of this topic there will coming a little bit more in the future. Yeah, what more? So feedback. I'm now working or I stopped working with resistors in the feedback circuit. Now I'm using 3 lamps, tungsten lamps or halogen lamps. I don't know how it's called on English. These are 75 watts at 230 volts a piece, and 3 pieces of them in parallel, so I have 225 watts. Yes, the capacity is about 3 nanofarad, and I tied all grids together from these tubes. So grid 1, grid 2, grid 3 are tied together, and yeah, these tubes also in parallel and just tied together. So for grid 3 I have some grid stoppers. They actually work a bit, so when I throw them out and just connect the cable without them, the tubes, or yeah, this oscillator behaves a little bit unpredictable or a little bit harsh. I don't know how to say it. It's a little bit, it goes a bit crazy, so it works just fine, but it sounds a bit, yeah, not good. So that's what I want to say. Yeah, and I would say that's it. With the setup, I cracked my record. And yes, today I want to show you just some ARCS and some experiments. Yeah, I would say let's start just with that. So I'm on the ballast transformer on the lowest setting, and yeah, just want to start with that. Okay. So that's already not that bad. Going a little bit back. So just on the lowest setting, I would say these arcs reaching about 80 centimeters. Oh, it is much darker in here, so sorry for that. Yeah, the startup is always a little bit tricky, I have the feeling, so it's a bit sketchy. It's because I drive these tubes really hard on their grids. But yeah, that's the lowest setting. So I would say, let's crank this thing up, huh? Just let's start it. So that's way more intense. Sometimes the arc will hit the target today. Again, it's sometimes the arcs are so curvy, and sometimes they are not. So I try to get a Yeah, there we have one strike at the target. This is full power. Now I'm at almost full power, so, and I'm stepping a little bit further away because sorry for that, because I'm recorded a little bit close, so at these arc lengths now you see better. It's not easy to get everything on video because yeah, my room here is limited, so I can't go so much further back. Okay, just let's start it. Ooh. Yeah, today it is behaving a bit funny, so I think one or 2 days ago I tried it and I was able to hit this target a bit, well, no, a little bit more often, so I mean, I'm really on the limit, so this Tesla coil reacts a little bit yeah, sensitive on the air, how cold it is, how wet the air is. So, and sometimes I have more curvy arcs and they just want to spread around and don't want to go straight up. And yeah, today we have the day. But yeah, sometimes it's striking the target. The arcs almost seems like they want to curve down to the tubes. So when I get it bigger again, so I have to be a little bit careful with that. So I had it once because I tried it with different electrodes on the top load, and I actually had the problem that one arc was curving down and hit I think the anode or the G3. Nothing happens to the tubes, but it sounded really bad. Don't want to have this again, because I think the possibility is there to kill the tubes with something like this. Yeah, I would say I want to show you some more with different breakout points on the top load, or maybe some salt. A little bit coloring on the arcs would be nice, I would say. Yeah, just let's try something. Oh, no, I just put dual electrode on the top of the toroid, or on the top of my breakout point. This looks also really funny, but in this case I have to be careful, because the arcs can curve down to the tubes or the power supply. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, careful here. When it happens, it happens. Yeah, you can see it. Sometimes they just want to curve down. But when we go up with the firing rate, they're getting a little bit more straight. Like, this looks crazy. These are also really long. I think these are each almost 70 centimeters long. It's a bit funny, because when you put them on top of each other, they will be 130 or 140 meters long. So, but with only one arc, it's on the maximum 95 centimeters long. That's something I don't really understand. And I'm again down to my lowest power setting, because I'm a little bit afraid to hit my tubes or the power supply with the arcs. So when I go a little bit up, these arcs go, yeah, more crazy for sure. A little tiny. So now I made a little bit salt on the tips of the breakout points. So let's try it again. So now I had to increase the power, because my ballast transformer almost burned down after the last try, because yeah, I did it the run a little bit too long. Wait, I have to plug it in, yes, before I forget this. Yeah, hopefully the arcs won't strike the tubes. Otherwise you will see it in this video and I will hate it. Just let's try it. Yeah, and it's the first time that I'm trying salt on the electrodes or on the breakout points, so I'm stoked about that. I want to see it. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay, this looks cool. Arcs want to curve down. That's not that great. Okay, this looks crazy. Hopefully you can see it in the video. Or I will yeah, make a little bit a filter on the video later, I think. that you can see how bright orange this arc on the beginning is. That's crazy. Oh yeah. That's super bright. Looks completely unreal. So when I make it a little bit darker, looks amazing. I love it. I'm just wonder what's happening when I made a little bit aluminum foil on the breakout points. So, I wonder what is happening. Just let's try it out. So, let's start. Ooh, it's more of a... Wow, that's a cool blue color. Some green is in there too. So I just... It's just ridiculous. This foil just burns away. Awesome. Okay, I think that's all from the foil I had here. Oh, not all, but mostly melted down. So you already see the colors are different. For my camera I found a different mode. So now I'm trying aluminum foil again, but also made some salt solution on the foil. So I wonder what color this generates, if it switches between blue and orange or whatever. So in this case, just let's try it. Hehe. Yeah, and I just forgot to plug in the coil again. Crazy. So now wow, I have the feeling the arcs are bigger. But yeah, orange in this is absolutely crazy. Man, I hope I can show you that. Just wow. going down a bit with the ISO. Now you can see it really good. Awesome. So, burn through all the electrodes again. Yeah, I would say that's everything from me from today. I hope you like it. When you like it, yeah, like it and let subscribe. That would be cool. So, and when you have something on your mind or some ideas what I can try on the electrodes, yeah, let it there in the comments from me. Yeah, but I didn't have some fancy chemicals for that. But when you have some easy ideas on some normal stuff that's normally around normal people, that I can use to color these arcs a little bit different, yeah, let me know. That's, I think it's really interesting. So, all in all, have a nice day, have a nice evening. See you. Bye bye.